Ready? Alright, here we go. Wow, this is some crazy shit again with the things that I need to do during quarantine. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mihir Joshi, and it's one of those days. Okay, don't ask. Okay, I'm sitting here in this room because Neil went off to sleep super early today, and I couldn't go and play the intro music for my show outside on the computer. So anyhow, I'm gonna do everything from right here. Let me adjust that. I like that Star Wars poster to be right in the middle, and I like Roger Waters on both my sides. Anyhow, jokes and random conversation aside, I have a really awesome guest on my show today. You know, now he's exploded all across the internet in the last, I'd say, about a week or so, and I'll admit I did not really know about his music or about the work that he's done before this. But when I found this song, the one that he completely blew up on because of my wife, she's a huge fan of all sorts of cool stuff, and she keeps showing me some interesting things. I was like, wow, man, this is great. And then I went deep dive onto his YouTube channel, and then I found, apart from brilliant songs of his own, great performances, covers of great songs, original songs that he's made. Obviously, he's a very talented composer. Obviously, he's a very good singer as well. His meme songs have caught the nation's attention. Like, the whole country is losing their mind thinking about his big, humongous hit, which was Kokila Ben's dialogue, Rasode Mein Kaun Tha. That is something that obviously everybody has fallen in love with. He's just put out, I just saw right now, I was on his YouTube channel, as you can see, I've already subscribed. He's just put out a song like an hour ago. This is the perfect time to have him on because we can talk about the new meme song that he's put out, which has already now got like some 460,000 views or something like that. So without any more delay, right, and find out a lot more about a guy whose music has pretty much captured the entire nation's attention. I can guarantee you've heard it. So let's welcome on the MJ show the very
Hi,
talented Yashraj Mukhate. Kasa hai? How are you?
बड़ा है. Hi, Mihir. तू कैसा है?
Me, Chan. Good to see you here, man. And firstly, congratulations on the incredible amount of love and attention that you're getting from everybody all across the country.
Thank you so much.
Man, like I said, like I told in your introduction right now, that of
Yeah,
course there is there is the meme song things that you've been doing, which has obviously caught everybody's attention and everybody's talking about it. I think, before I even saw this, I was seeing hashtag Rasode Mein Kaun Tha all across my timeline. I was wondering what is happening. So I asked my wife, Nihai, what is this? Ye kya chal raha hai? And she's like, are you not seen this? I'm like, no, I haven't. Then she showed me the video, and I was like,
yeah,
wow, this is fantastic. And then I saw all of your other things,
yeah.
and that's brilliant. And definitely we are gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about the new one that you've done with Himesh Reshammiya's vocals as well, which is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
an hour ago right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, yeah. Well, it got updated to 2 hours
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
2 hours. So we'll talk about all of that. But as I do when somebody comes on my show for the first time, पहले तो बात करते हैं about your origin story कि भाई how did you get into music? Forget making memes and meme songs.
Yeah.
How did you get into music to begin with? Because from all the work that you've done, all these meme songs, also what I can clearly see is you've got a lot of talent in terms of composition. You've got a very clear thought process, music making. So the memes is just, I guess, for you a vehicle to reach a lot more people. But how did
Yeah.
your journey into music begin?
So from childhood only, I was into music. My dad is a very good singer. He sings. He is a very good mimicry artist also. So I never formally learned music. So it was, I think, I got the sense from him only. And later, then when I started growing up, while doing my schooling, while doing my college, I used to practice this music production thing, and that was very new to me and very fascinating. So that was always there. Beach mein when I went did engineering and finished engineering, then came back and oh, engineer, stay.
Of
Okay, cool.
course. अरे महाराष्ट्रियन फैमिलीज में इंजीनियर नहीं बनोगे तो हाउ कैन यू
Exactly.
सरवाइव यार. वो तो
Yeah.
17 साल पहले मैंने इंजीनियरिंग किया, इंजीनियरिंग सर्टिफिकेट दिया मेरे मम्मी पापा को, एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग म्यूजिक. सो फॉर द लास्ट 16 इयर्स आई हैव बीन इन द म्यूजिक बिजनेस. बट इंजीनियरिंग खत्म करने के बाद, लाइक ऑल गुड बॉयज,
Exactly.
इंजीनियरिंग 4 इयर्स में, 4 साल में
Yeah.
फर्स्ट सेम में एक केटी मिला है, बस एक ही केटी इन 4 इयर्स. फोर्थ ईयर कंप्लीटेड विद द फर्स्ट क्लास, एंड उसके बाद
Super.
थैंक यू इंजीनियरिंग बाजू में, एंड माय लाइफ बिगेन.
नहीं, केटी का तो मुझे मत पूछो, केटी तो मुझे बहुत लगा है, लेकिन बड़ा somehow managed to finish the engineering की 4 साल का है कि उतने ही टाइम में खत्म करना है.
करेक्ट.
क्योंकि अगर और टाइम लग गया तो फिर उसमें फंसना पड़ेगा और उतना टाइम. तो
करेक्ट.
उस प्रेशर में आके मैंने जल्दी जल्दी पढ़ाई करके खत्म कर दिया.
करेक्ट.
And after that, I was consistently doing music in my college time also. And later, then when YouTube came, then I started putting out stuff. Then people started liking it. And initially, I used to get like 40 views, 50 views, the close ones, the close friends who watch the videos and all. So later, when then a few songs, these Ashiki 2 came, so my voice used to resemble to Ankit Tiwari. So I used to sing those songs. So people started liking ki resemblance hai, and people used to connect very easily. So I started doing some live shows also, covers. I used to sing cover songs. By then I didn't have any knack of composing or doing anything. Then I learned music production. Then I got this amazing software called Logic Pro X, and then I started putting out my own covers. Then people started approaching me for doing music production for their songs, doing music production for their covers, doing. Then I started getting work for jingles, ads, background scores for short films. Then later, धीरे 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 धीरे, then I started putting out these meme songs. So that really caught attention. And meme songs also I've been doing for a while now. But
करेक्ट.
this particular video went viral, and then people started looking to my other work also, my original stuff.
या.
So it is now I'm at a stage where I have like decent number of followers. So next time when I
या.
put my original song, like
You
many
will get
people
a
will
lot of
watch.
visibility for that one.
Yeah.
100. But tell me something. When was what was the first meme song that you put out, and what was the response to that? Because see, people always think that when you have a successful song like this or a successful
Yeah.
video, people immediately assume कि यार ये तो overnight success है. There is no
Hmm.
concept of overnight success. An overnight success has multiple years of hard
Yeah.
work behind it. So tell me,
Yeah.
where did your hard work begin? When was the first meme song that you put out?
So I think it was a year ago. It was that Nityanand Baba's dialogue. So he he is very rhythmic in his way of
That
speaking.
is hilarious.
Yeah, so that was the first one, and I did not think of it as it is to bring more audience. I just found it very funny, and I just put some random beats. I don't even like. There are no legit chords. There are just random notes combined in that track, and I got a lot of attention for that one, and
Uh,
it really caught up in the south where people knew Nityanand Baba. And
right.
then his devotees messaged me and told me that they have really liked it. They have showed it to him also. That
Oh,
yeah, they're very cool. They showed they showed the video to him, and they said that he also liked the this thing video.
क्या
So
बात है.
uh,
What is it? Money doesn't matter, right? That's the one.
yeah, correct. Money doesn't matter.
Man, I love it. And what's that? What's the catchphrase of it in the middle? What? Suna
Money
thoda just.
doesn't matter. Uh, it was something I didn't. Then I put little one Joey's dialogue also. Joey doesn't share food. So both the dialogues have the same meter. So money doesn't matter. So
There is like, what is it? Or something like that. He asks a question in
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
I don't remember.
brilliant, man. And then you've taken the beat of that, and it's just amazing. I love that. And then how did you find these girls जिनके videos बनाए? You got them from what, TikTok?
Yeah, I got them somewhere from some Facebook page only. Someone shared it कि देखो ये कितना funny है और and the moment she starts speaking, that क्या करूँ मैं इतनी सुंदर हूँ. So
हाँ.
the speech has the rhythm. it's not about what she's talking it for me. It is more about how she's speaking it. But
That's
people like
amazing.
what she's talking. Yeah, so that is why people connect easily. So yeah,
So tell me this, break it down for everybody watching. When you have to make a song like this as well, there must be a thought process behind choosing that sample, that voice sample or that video sample, and then
yeah,
creating something around that. How does your brain work? So for instance, if you are watching a film, does your
yeah.
mind constantly think of, oh, let me keep my mind open for, or my ears open for that one little catchphrase which I can find and do something with? Is that how you work?
Yeah, yeah, actually, it happens automatically. I don't actually go for it to listen, but I did this one thing with House the Josh. Now, House the Josh is when the film came out. I thank you. So the I took that sound, and that the one which you hear in this song is also recorded on the phone in the theater. So I
Oh,
went to the theater. I just recorded when the scene comes because the trailer part has some background music in it, but when it
correct,
comes in the film, it's plain. It's nothing in the
correct,
background. So
correct.
I just recorded on my phone. My dad recorded it on the phone. I just brought it on WhatsApp, and then I just I could identify the speed of the dialogue. So how's the Josh? Hi sir. How's the Josh? Hi sir. It already had this one tak tak tak. So I just put some beats to it, and I put that. We will rock you.
Oh yeah,
How's the Josh?
nice.
Hi, sir. How's the Josh? So that was the starting point. So
Yeah,
when I hear that this thing, I instantly get this metronome in my head, and uske hisab se then I put beats, then I play around it.
very cool, man. So going back to your childhood again, where you said your father was a singer and it was a massive influence on you. You were self-taught at that point of time. Do you remember what was one of the first songs you sang in front of people? One of the songs that you performed for people?
Yeah, performed that the first song which I actually recorded. My dad had this small VCR or something, I don't know what you call it, and it had this cassette which goes inside, and you have to put one side, record half the song, and then turn it around and put the other side and record. So he knew all this, and he recorded. I was very small when that time. Ashik Banaya Apne Ke, and my voice used to resemble a little bit like that. So I used to mimic that voice key. Oh. So my father heard that, and that was the first song which I actually recorded on. I still have the recording. I might put it some time on my channel.
So now
But
let me hear a bit of it, man. Let's start off our today's performance with one of your first songs that you ever sang.
okay, I'll sing it from the antara. तेरी निगाहों पे मेरा चेहरा रवा है गहरे अरमा जान जा पागल समा है तेरी निगाहों पे मेरा चेहरा रवा है गहरे अरमा जान जा पागल समा है अपनी दायरे से मैं तो टूटने लगी हूँ तेरे बाजू में आके डूबने लगी हूँ तेरे बिन जीना नहीं है गवारा तेरे बिन दिल का नहीं है इशारा तेरे बिन कौन अपना सहारा तेरे बिन ओ आशिक बनाया आशिक बनाया अपने so this is I'm singing normally but that time I used to make this sound ki आशिक बनाया so I used to do this
Ah, क्या
so my
बात है,
father liked it and
fantastic,
recorded.
man. Very cool. We got to hear that original version someday. उसको sample करके make something. That would be really fun.
Yeah, that's a superb idea, superb idea.
You should do that. You know what? I just realized something. I was telling him on WhatsApp as well that right now, especially after having one hit song and you've been giving interviews everywhere and people must be giving you like, अरे इसका कुछ करो, उसका कुछ करो, हजार ideas आ रहा होगा. And of all the hundreds of ideas which are given to you, अभी तक कुछ भी ऐसा सुना है which is genuinely like, हाँ यार ये करना है. This is a great idea. I had not thought of this. Let me make something out of it.
Yeah, someone sent me this small scene from an old film called Dilwale, Sunil Shetty's Dilwale. There is this amazing scene where Sunil Shetty is called Paresh Rawal in the police station, and Paresh Rawal has only one dialogue throughout the scene when he says कि हवेली पे आ जाना. And Sunil Shetty in his voice, क्या है हवेली पे? क्या कर लेगा हवेली पे? Then he's only says Paresh Rawal has only one dialogue कि हवेली पे आ जाना, देख लेंगे. हवेली पे आ जाना. So I thought that Paresh Rawal also has this amazing timing when he did in dialogue
Right.
delivery. So I might do something with that.
That's awesome, man. Hey, you know what? Speaking of actually two things. One is now that you mentioned Himesh Reshammiya, let's talk about the most recent release of yours, which, like
Yeah.
we spoke, happened about a couple of hours ago. What was the thought process behind this one? Let's find it out since it's your most recent song.
Yeah, so I was called to the Lil Cham show, the Z Lil Cham show, and there got to see him live for the first time, and there I saw him giving comments to the contestants in a very, like, he has his own way of speaking, and he's amazing in that. And I thought कि इस पर तो कुछ होना चाहिए, and I immediately asked for the footage कि उनके पास होता है channel के पास, and जो fantabulous, amazing, wonderful, outstanding, this that, tak tak tak. So I just got it somehow and चले गए हाँ ta-da-da. And when I put the auto tune on that, it matched really nicely. So I just तो खेलता गया उसके साथ, and मुझे तो काफी मजा आया सुनने में.
नहीं, बहुत मजा आया यार. इट्स अ रियली फन सॉन्ग. सो ये बताओ यार, जब तुम ऐसे गाने बनाते हो, लाइक व्हेन यू मेक अ मीम सॉन्ग, कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि जो जिसका वॉइस सैंपल लिया या जिसका कुछ लेके बनाया है, उसने मैसेज करके या फोन करके बोला है कि यार ये क्यों किया, लाइक नॉट हैप्पी अबाउट, ऐसा अभी तक हुआ है कभी?
ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ है, but that girl's video, no, that क्या करूँ मैं इतनी सुंदर हूँ, she I think put this privacy policy thing on my YouTube video, so I had to blur her face. That's the only thing that's happened. But otherwise, everyone else, Nityanand Baba is happy, so what else?
Man, I love your Rakhi Sawant one. And in fact, my wife, like I told you, who introduced me to your content, man, she was laughing so much. We were both, and when she showed it to me, we were both laughing our asses off. The Rakhi Sawant one is hilarious. मैंने तो ये words कभी life में सुने भी नहीं थे. I don't even know what Charsuli Garduli.
Yeah,
what are these words?
I also don't know what that means, but Charsuli Gardulli. It's such a nice sound, Charsuli Gardulli. And the way she says those, she says Pagal Yedi. Now, Yedi is a word which is very, Yedi is the normal gali. But when Rakhi Sawant says Yedi, it hits so badly, ki, Pagal Yedi. So Yedi also has her own version in when Rakhi Sawant says.
Are you sitting near your computer right now? Can we hear something, one of these tracks? Oh, there's this Ande Garam Garam. So many people have been talking about. There's
Yeah.
my wife, Pagal Yedi. She's laughing on that outside in the living room. I was saying that Ande Garam Garam video is also hilarious, man.
Yeah,
और अभी
yeah,
काफी
yeah.
सारे लोग अंडे गरम गरम लिख रहे थे यानी कमेंट्स में. तो मैंने बोला वो कहाँ से मिला यार, ये कहाँ तुमको ये जो क्लिप्स भी मिल रहे हैं जबरदस्त है.
ये फेसबुक पर स्क्रॉल करते करते हम नॉर्मली जैसे स्क्रॉल करते हैं कि यार ये मीम अच्छा है, सो व्हाट आई डू इज कुछ भी अगर इंटरेस्टिंग लगा तो आई जस्ट सेव इट इन माय फेसबुक फीड्स, एंड फिर जब स्टूडियो में आता हूँ आई जस्ट देखता हूँ जैम करके क्या बनता है, एंड देयर आर मेनी अदर प्रोजेक्ट्स आल्सो व्हिच आई स्टार्टेड मेकिंग एंड वो कहीं नहीं जा रहा था, तो आई जस्ट डिलीटेड द फाइल एंड आई डिडंट मेक एनीथिंग आउट ऑफ इट. तो दीज आर द वंस यू सी ऑन माय प्रोफाइल आर द कि वो कटे छटे जो बेस्ट उसमें से बचा है वो बाहर आता है.
Man, by the way, let's just address some of the people. Some of our, a whole bunch of your fans are here. A very dear friend of mine who's also a hilarious guy who puts up great memes. Sahil Khattar, who also does a lot of stuff with WWE and is now going to be out in a new film called 83.
Oh.
He's here saying, please tell him, Mihir, Rasode Mein मैं था. वो इसलिए बोल And Sharvi Yadav, who's another brilliant singer and a dear
I know Sharvi Yadav, yes.
Hi guys to both of us right now and a whole bunch of people watching. सब लोग जो अभी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हो, thank you very much for being here with us. तो आप लोग सब ना पिछले हफ्ते से you probably been watching him talk about his meme songs and about a lot about his life. So काफी कुछ आपको already मालूम है उसके बारे में. आज मैंने सोचा I want to focus on him as the artist, not just the meme song maker. So now that we've spoken a significant amount the meme songs, now I want to talk to him about his music. So, let's talk about your original content and some of the great covers you've done. Firstly, I want to tell you, I saw your Kalam cover and I love that song. It's such a beautiful song and I love how you've done it. So before we begin this part of the journey, it could be Kalam, it could be any other cover that you've done. Can we hear you sing a cover of yours right now? It could be any, I know you are a big Amit Trivedi fan. You could take an Amit Trivedi song. You could take Kalam. You could take anything.
I would love to sing. Yes. I'll just take the scale. हम्म, हम्म, हवा में बहेंगे, घटाओं में रहेंगे, तू बरखा मेरी, मैं तेरा बादल पिया, जो तेरे ना हुए तो किसी के ना रहेंगे, दीवानी तू मेरी, मैं तेरा पागल पिया, हजारों में किसी को तकदीर ऐसी मिली है, एक रांझा और हीर जैसी, न जाने ये जमाना क्यों चाहे रे मिटाना,
वाह।
कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया, कलंक नहीं इश्क है
फोन आ रहा था क्या?
नहीं नहीं, वो मेरा फोन थोड़ा हो गया है खराब।
No, but you sounded beautiful, man. I was really,
थैंक यू।
really. एक काम करो ना, मैं लेट्स
हाँ
अज्यूम सब लोग जो अभी हो ना, दिमाग में सोचो कि अभी जैसे वो एडिटिंग करता है ना, हम लोग दिमाग में एडिटिंग करेंगे वो पार्ट विच वेंट ऑफ. जस्ट सिंग द लास्ट लाइन, एंड योर सॉन्ग नाइसली द वे यू वांटेड टू एंड इट.
कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया।
Beautiful, man. So, as evidenced from your timeline on Instagram, by the way, सब लोग जो अभी यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं, I hope you are following him on Instagram. ये वीडियो एमजे शो की YouTube चैनल पे भी जाएगा, जहाँ पे आप आराम से, अगर आपने कुछ मिस किया होगा तो वो आप देख सकोगे बाद में भी. वहां पे भी मैं आपको यशराज के चैनल का लिंक दे दूंगा. I'll give you his Instagram handle. Please follow him everywhere because he's got great content happening on Instagram and on YouTube. So, as I was saying, as it's evidence from your timeline, you're a big Amit Trivedi fan.
Your
How
show
was
only, like when I was in my college, your show, the MJ show, when you did the Amit Trivedi
He was my
interview.
50th episode.
Yeah, and I have seen that interview so many times. I've learned, I know the bits कि किसके बाद क्या question आने वाला है,
क्या
and the
बात है.
other one also, the Monali Thakur one also, because I'm such a huge fan. मैंने कोई content छोड़ा ही नहीं अमित त्रिवेदी का जो बाहर आया होगा, मैं सब देख लिया.
That's awesome, man. So tell me one thing. I know you met him just a couple of days ago, right? Was that the first time you met him?
I have met him behind the stage कि photo लेना है, जल्दी जल्दी photo ले लो. He didn't even remember me. So I have met him once or twice before this. But like this 2 days ago, I had this proper 30-40 minutes conversation with him over a coffee, and it was
No.
the best thing ever.
How did that happen? Like, what brought about the meeting? Did they just say, "Aao hame milo, let's talk and let's
No,
find out"?
no. So Anurag Kashyap, Anurag sir saw the video, he shared it, and then he DM'd me कि अच्छा काम करते हो, मिलते हैं लॉकडाउन के बाद. So after lockdown, I immediately messaged him कि सर आ जाओ क्या, कल आओ क्या, कब आओ. So I messaged him, he said कि ये टाइम पे आ जाओ, and I just went at his place, and he just told me कि अच्छा ये तो तुम मजा के लिए करते हो, मजे के लिए अपना कोई म्यूजिक सुनाओ, and he just sat there and just was listening to my music. It was amazing. He just put on his JBL, this speaker. I connected my phone to that, and he was just listening to my music and closing his eyes and grooving to it, and my original music. So later, and then I asked him कि sir Amit sir से मिल सकता हूँ क्या? So he immediately took out his phone and he asked me कि तुम किसको मानते हो गुरु? सर मैं बोला अमित सर तो अपने वो है भगवान. तो he just took out his phone कि अमित कहाँ हो तुम, शाम में मीटिंग फिक्स करते हैं, and he just called him and he gave his number to me. He took my number to him, and then we coordinated and we met at Starbucks. And
Yeah,
then I just met and I just told him that I am a huge fan. I told him that I have been listening to his music before Devdi, that 2611 song he had done, that Fruity jingle he had done, that Dish TV jingle he had done, that Ghan Chakkar background score. I talked about everything that जो मुझे जितने साल से बोलना था. I told
that's
him
amazing.
everything.
That's
And he was
amazing.
also he had seen my work before this video. He said, "हाँ मुझे पता है तुमने ध्यानचंद का वो किया था ब्रेकडाउन. हाँ मुझे पता है तुमने गुलाबो का किया था. हाँ मुझे पता है सर." बस इससे ज्यादा और क्या चाहिए.
That's fantastic. For me, Amit Trivedi की बात करें ना, तो in fact, even during the interview, I talked about it with him.
Yeah.
He used to be a part of a band called Om, which Sriram
Om the
Iyer
fusion. Yes,
and
yes,
Amar
yes.
Rao. यार
Yeah.
वहां पे he was not even like one of the main guys. He was just the
Yeah.
keyboard
Keyboardist.
guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
from then to where he is right now, I think he's one of the truest, most incredible talents that we found. The industry has found in the last,
Yeah.
say, a decade or more. I
Totally.
mean, he's
And I also remember
genuinely amazing.
you talked about Nayan Tarse in that video. I I was that song has changed my entire perception towards music. That
क्या
it's
बात
a
है?
it's a short song, right?
It's a
And you
short
said
song,
that
exactly.
yeah, it ends abruptly and amazing. That Amit Trivedi is God.
अच्छा चलो, before I get into your original music, कोई अमित त्रिवेदी का गाना सुना दो.
Okay, ये अपना फेवरेट है. अरे अभी अभी प्यारा सा चेहरा दिखा है, जाने क्या कहूँ उस पे क्या लिखा है, गहरा समंदर दिल डूबा जिसमें घायल हुआ मैं उस पल से इसमें, नैना दा क्या कसूर वे कसूर वे कसूर, नैना दा क्या कसूर वे कसूर वे कसूर, नैना दा क्या कसूर वे कसूर वे कसूर, ए दिल तो बता रे.
Yeah, beautiful. So जब मैंने ये गाना, now that you've chosen this specific song, ना, I was listening to your original music and your song Uchlingo Machlingo, right? Did I
Yeah,
say it
yeah.
right?
Yes,
It's
correct.
got the same naughty, fun vibe
Yeah, yeah.
of a song like this.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me a little bit about this song. I think you released this about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, when the lockdown started, after that,
Hmm.
I just one day I was just sitting in my studio and I just randomly playing chords and I just hum this line. Ki, "Na re ra re ri na ra na na re re ta na ta ra." And I just took a story of it and I just put the story out. I had no plans of making it into a song, but then people started reacting. I have the story, I still have the story in my highlights. And then people started reacting, यार एक बहुत ट्यून बहुत मजेदार लग रहा है. And then I thought कि यार, and not one or two people, many people messaged कि यार what is this song you are singing? I don't know what I'm singing. I just hummed it randomly. So people told me कि यार this should turn into a full song. So then I composed the whole tune uh, on the second day after that, and produced the whole song on the one day only because it was very spontaneous. I could easily hear something in my head, put it on the this thing, my software, and then I called my friend Akshay Shinde. Now, and then I showed his made him hear the song, and then he came up with this word उछलिंगो मछलिंगो करते हैं. At first I was कि यार ये ऐसा कैसे, मतलब थोड़ा अलग है ना, usual नहीं है. So at first he had this other thought कि टिम टिम तारे, टिम टिम करते हैं तारे, that was this. But he said कि यार इस पे करते हैं, this is a very nice book, let's go with it. And then I just put it and I sang it and it was sounding amazing. And then that female part in the song, I got one singer from Instagram only. I found her on Instagram, and because I had this particular tone in my mind, I wanted that. And I found her on Instagram. I texted her. She stays in Toronto, and I sent the track to her. Then she dubbed it there, sent me back, and then I released it here.
What's her name?
Her name is Anu Meha Bhaskar.
Brilliant. So if
Amazing.
you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen that song, जब ये मैंने जैसे कहा, जब ये वीडियो YouTube पे जाएगा on the MJ Show channel, नीचे मैं आपको एक लिंक दे दूंगा for उछलिंगो मछलिंगो. By the way, इस गाने का जो name है ना, it made me realize that it's kinda along the lines of your other big inspiration, which is A.R. Rahman, I believe, right? A.R. Rahman. उनके भी गाने के words जो थे, lyrics थे यार, कुछ भी, especially the ones जो तमिल गानों को हिंदी में translate करते थे यार.
Oh,
That
कुछ
day
भी.
I was joking about क्या मोहनजोदारो में क्या है, इधर का उधर.
हाँ हाँ.
Any word would happen. Like, I want to
Yeah.
know the Hindi lyric writer who was paid money to write Hindi of those Tamil songs, and कहाँ से strawberry आके and what all stuff, man.
Strawberry,
But
and then that Mukabla song had some amazing lyrics की Jurassic Park में, और Playboy कहे मुझे, some very random words there.
absolutely. But of course, this is a beautiful song, and can we hear a little bit of it?
Yeah. So the scale. Okay. भूला खुद को ये अब मुस्कुरा के तो तेरे रिदम पे चले हैं, इतना खुश है कि फरमाइशें इसकी तेरे एफएम पे चले हैं, चंचल पतंगों सा स्विंग आगे पीछे हवाओं में उड़ता रहे, तू जैसे खींचे ये ऊपर ये नीचे तुझसे ही होता रहे, दिल ही दिल में उछलिंगो मचलिंगो रे.
Beautiful, man. Very, very nice. So what's the plan? आगे जाके क्या करना है? What is the dream situation that can come out of this? Because see, right now, because of a meme song, you got this unbelievable launch pad. You've come to this, spot where everybody in the country knows you. So everybody's eyes are now on you. So कहाँ जाना है इसके बाद?
इसके बाद तो यही है कि जो ओरिजिनल म्यूजिक है वो सुनाना है लोगों को. अभी ऑडियंस मिल गई है तो उतना एक लिबर्टी है कि ओरिजिनल म्यूजिक को लोगों तक पहुंचाना है. और मीम सॉन्ग्स तो है, मीम सॉन्ग्स कैसा है, पीपल आर एक्सपेक्टिंग इट टू बी फनी. तो फनी से ज्यादा आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग पीपल की थोड़ा म्यूजिक पे ध्यान दो, म्यूजिक पे थोड़ा अटेंशन वहां ये डाइवर्ट करना है. द वीडियो व्हिच वेंट वायरल वाज बिकॉज पीपल फाउंड इट वेरी फनी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, देन लेटर दे पेड अटेंशन टू द म्यूजिक. बट फनी करना थोड़ा मुश्किल है बिकॉज फनी बनाने के लिए मैंने प्रैक्टिस नहीं की इतने साल. मैंने म्यूजिक बनाने के लिए प्रैक्टिस की है, तो मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. हाँ, तो अभी तो ओरिजिनल म्यूजिक आगे ऑडियंस तक पहुंचाना है एंड और अच्छे अच्छे लोगों के साथ काम करना है, जिनके साथ करना है एक्चुअली मैं बात चल रही है उनके साथ. तो आई एम होपिंग समथिंग वर्क्स आउट, बट ओरिजिनल म्यूजिक की तरफ ज्यादा ध्यान है.
That is brilliant, man. And I want to wish you all the very best on your original music, whether it's independent or it is for films. Because, I think films will be your next big medium of reaching out to even more people. क्योंकि YouTube पे तो बहुत सारे लोग anyway देखते हैं, but फिल्मों का जो reach है, not just in but देश के बाहर भी जो reach है, that's unbelievable. I think you've kind of announced yourself to the world. I think, I remember reading somewhere that, somebody said, I think Anurag Kashyap ने कहा था कि, put out content and you will
that his, I remember his exact words. It was in some interview he said कि अगर आपको कुछ लोग fearless नहीं होते इसलिए रह जाते हैं. अगर आप fearless हो, और fearless क्यों होते हैं, क्योंकि उनको अपने काम पे भरोसा होता है. तो अगर आपको अपने काम पे भरोसा है, आप अपना काम पब्लिक डोमेन में डालिए, आपका काम आपको पहुंचा देगा जहाँ पहुंचाना है. तो I just stuck in my mind.
Absolutely. Now, आपको भी बहुत सारे लोग, I keep getting messages from young singers saying that how do we get support? How do we are मुझे गाना है पर मैं किसी को पहचानता नहीं हूँ, मैं आगे कैसे जाऊं? And I always tell them the same thing, put out your content, let people hear it. Because of the world the way it is right now, अगर आपका content अच्छा रहेगा ना तो लोग शेयर करेंगे, लोग बातें करेंगे उसके बारे में, and then you become undeniable. If you become undeniable, people, it doesn't matter what your lineage is, कि तुम्हारे पिता कौन है, तुम्हारे माताजी कौन है, if you are an actor's son or whatever, become undeniable and the work will come your way. And it does not happen overnight. Like for instance, you've been working for how many years? Just to put it into perspective, सबको बता दो कितने सालों से अभी तुम्हारे ये production and music making चालू है?
So more than 10 years, yeah.
More than 10 years. So it's not like यार overnight suddenly कुछ हो गया. 10 साल तुमने content बनाया, content डाला. मैंने देखा है तुम्हारे जो original videos है, despite your viral song getting 80 million plus, your original videos are still at some 60,000, 100,000, 150,000.
Correct.
अभी तुम्हारा actual journey शुरू होगा. Your journey will begin. अब ओरिजिनल गाना पाएगा, उसको जब 2 मिलियन व्यूज मिलेंगे या 3 मिलियन व्यूज मिलेंगे, that's when your journey into the world that you want to be a part of will begin.
Yeah, that is where I want to go. कि ये तो ठीक है, ये this people like and this is fine, and I don't mind making this. I really enjoy this. Fun. It's short content. It takes very less time to make, and I can go out and do anything with it. But original song is कि थोड़ा close to the heart होता है ना, कि थोड़ा वो चाहिए उसके लिए recognition.
So when is your next original coming out? क्या काम चल रहा है उस पे?
So the tune is ready. The production is also almost ready. The lyrics are being written. So जैसे ही हो जाएगा, I'll try to dub and put it out.
जब भी ready होगा release के लिए, और जिस दिन release करोगे, call me. Let's get you back. We'll talk about that song. उस गाने की story लोगों को बताएंगे, and we'll get you talk about your song on the MJ show for the first time. Do you want to give? Do you
Definitely.
want to give some news? You mentioned that ये आने वाला गाने का नाम या कुछ तो बताना चाहते हो लोगों को. What's it gonna be called?
वही वही अभी वो बहुत हम उस पे मेरा लिरिसिस्ट और हम थोड़ा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं गाने का नाम क्या होना चाहिए लाइक उछलिंगो मछलिंगो इट इज अ वेरी कैलकुलेटेड डिसीजन कि पुट द नेम लाइक दिस दैट पीपल रिमेम्बर द सॉन्ग एंड
Correct.
तो उसके लिए वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग अ लिटिल बिट कि नाम क्या होना चाहिए बट एज सून एज इट इज डन आई विल जस्ट लेट यू नो
Acha, so let's break it with this one breaking kind of a news kind of a thing. You're sitting right beside your keyboard, right? Beside
या
your piano. Just play
या
the first chord of the song.
ओह ओके सो दिस इज द आई कांट
क्या
प्ले
बात
मच
है?
बट
Brilliant. So there you go. आपने सुना है his first original after all of these meme songs is going to start like this. And when it does come out, I'll get him back on the show. We'll talk about the song. We'll get him to sing the song for all of you. But you know what? अगर अभी before you leave today, if I don't ask you Rasode Mein Kaun Tha and if you don't tell me a little bit about it, people are going to stop because जब से आया है सब लोगों का यही question है. So tell us a little bit about this. How has it been? The last 1 week must have been a whirlwind for you. हजारों
या
लोगों ने messages किए होंगे. I heard that the actress of the video also reached out to you. So tell me a
यस
little bit
यस
about your experience with this humongous song for you.
So it has been crazy because I did not expect this to blow this big, and it is crazy that the second day she called me, Kokila Ben, Rupal ji, her name is Rupal Patel, and then she called me and told me that she liked the work, she has seen the video, and she appreciated the. I was happy कि बाबा चलो जिनके लिए बनाया था उनको पसंद आ गया, and then many things are happening. I'm getting calls consistently. I'm getting emails from brands, from other stuff, from people who want to collaborate, singers who want to collaborate. Amazing singers are approaching, and I'm really going to do something with them. And for my Instagram, for YouTube, and definitely some original songs with amazing singers.
That's fantastic. I want to know, I want to genuinely know, of all the things that you could have made, was it just a complete fluke that you chose this song and it blew up, or was there a calculated decision? Because I also believe right now, इसी show का second season अभी just announce हुआ है. यार
अच्छा
तुम्हारे गाने का गाना इतना फेमस हो गया कि स्टार्टिंग में डिसाइड किया कि इसका सेकंड सीजन रिलीज करे क्या?
हाँ हाँ ऐसा ही हुआ है और क्योंकि वो बहुत ट्रेंड एंड टीवी पीपल आर वेरी स्मार्ट दे कि जल्दी ट्रेंड में जो है वो जल्दी से जल्दी हिट कर दो
क्या
एंड
बात
दैट्स
है
व्हाट
यार.
या दैट्स व्हाट दे आर
Can you
डूइंग एंड
think about the power of the internet, the power of
या
music? A
या
viral
दैट्स
song can make a TV network say कि यार इसका चलो और कंटेंट निकालते हैं.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was explaining to my dad the other day because he watches a lot of these reality shows and he used to ask me कि यार तू का नाही जात तू एक बघ ना किती मस्त आहे चांगला गातोस तू जात जा कधीतरी and I also went once in the Indian Idol this thing I went for the audition and before I could just start singing they stopped me and they rejected me from the first round itself. So I knew how things work there, and it is not for me. But I knew that internet is such a power that we have in our hands. For
Yeah.
artists, it's amazing. It's the best. Like I made something in this studio right here. I didn't even know that I'll get to meet Anurag, Kashyap, and Amit Trivedi on the same day, and because it all happened because of the internet. So
Brilliant.
internet is it. It has really helped me a lot to learn
That's
music and also to put music out and gain audience out of it.
that's amazing, man. Can we hear you do a little bit of that track? I know it's mainly samples of her voice, but there are these
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful things that you do. So, or if the track is around you, if you can play the track or whatever,
I'll just play the chords and sing the track.
go for it.
ये राशि थी कुकर में से चने निकाल दिए और खाली कुकर गैस पर चढ़ा दिया चढ़ा दिया चढ़ा दिया ये राशि थी कुकर में से चने निकाल दिए और खाली कुकर गैस पर चढ़ा दिया चढ़ा दिया चढ़ा दिया.
Yeah, man. किसी ने सोचा था क्या unplugged version of a meme song is going to happen? This is brilliant. I'm so happy that you did not have your computer around you and you didn't play the track. This is the best unplugged
Thank you.
version a song like this. Kya baat hai. You know what? I'm telling you very frankly, right? I mentioned this at the very start of our show before you came on
Yeah.
that I had not heard your music before this song came out, but I'm a huge fan now, and I want to listen to a lot more of your music, not just these
Oh,
meme songs, original music in the days to come.
yeah.
And I want to wish you nothing but
Sure.
love and best wishes, man. I am really, really happy for you, and I can't wait to see all the things that you're going to be doing in the future.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much.
So yeah, man, good to have you here today. Let's connect again when your new song comes out.
Yeah,
For
sure,
all
sure.
your fans who are watching right now, thank you for everybody who's stuck around. मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि यार इंटरनेट पे इंस्टाग्राम पे इतनी सारी चीजें होती रहती है. आपने सब कुछ छोड़ के आपने यहाँ पे समय बिताया यशराज और मेरे साथ. We are both very grateful for that. Thank you very much. Subscribe to Yashraj Mukhate on YouTube and follow him on Instagram. And भाई तुम सबको बता दो to subscribe to the MJ Show and follow me here on
Yeah, yeah,
Instagram.
please subscribe to the MJ Show because it's not now because I've been following it for a very long time and amazing interviews. I've got like really nice insights when you ask these questions to the people I admire. So I get to get a lot of information also. So yes, I would ask everyone to please subscribe to your show.
Awesome, man. This is pretty much all the time we have for today. I hope you guys had fun. That is Yashraj. I'm Mihir. This was the FJ Show, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.